So recently in the Fortnite item shops, we've been having a lot of these early resets happening at round about 9 a.m. Eastern or 2 o'clock UK time in the afternoon. Now, they were once these like monumentous occasions that would happen. It would always get people excited, and it would always be something great. So people would always look at these as the best sort of item shops you could possibly get. Now that might be a little bit of an exaggeration, but we've had some good things in the past come out of these early item shop resets, which, I mean, it's great. It used to be amazing, but nowadays it's kind of been taking a sharp decline, and the community has kind of just been dissing it at this point. So we're gonna look back at where it really start to take a decline in terms of the early item shop resets. So without further ado, let's get right into it. So the first item shop I'm going to mention here is April 30th, 2021, with the red versus blue item shop. Now, the item shop itself was stacked. It had a lot of 30-day items, a lot of forgotten items, and a lot of rare items in it as well, like Ether, who was last out 450 days ago, and Earhart, who was last out 428 days ago, both at the time, of course. So yeah, it was pretty insane. It was a shop for everyone, but the thing that really brought it down for a lot of people was the actual red versus blue game mode itself, and how it was generic and it wasn't really event worthy. It just felt like your typical creative sort of map people would just play. Now, I haven't played it myself, but from what I've heard, it's the same thing across everywhere. No one was really having a good time. I couldn't find a single comment on someone saying they actually liked the mode. I know there was multiple modes, but I'm just going to count it as one mode because it was one mini event, I want to call it. Yeah, definitely the part of the event that was the best was definitely some of the returning cosmetics that came back. So moving on to the next one here, we got on May 4th, 2021, Wake Rider. Wake Rider, May 4th. Do you see the problem? People are anticipating Star Wars things because May 4th is Star Wars Day, and instead we got Wake Rider. Now, Wake Rider is a skin that has been in the files for literally, I think, 6 seasons, if I'm not mistaken. He was in the Season 3 trailer. He made a brief cameo in it, but we actually didn't see it in that season, which was weird. It literally took 6 seasons for him to finally come out, and when he did, it was really bad timing. If he released some other time, it would have been better. This is definitely where people's expectations for these early item shop resets have been starting to take a decline, and the reason why Wake Rider came out was a tie-in for this creative event where if you did this death run, you could get his dualies, like his dual pickaxes, I call them dualies, and you can get his a spray. It's of the mythic goldfish item, which is very coveted if you're into fishing in Fortnite, and it was just not the best timing. I don't know what else to say. Wake Rider was probably ruined to a lot of people because of the bad timing he had with it. But then some people embraced it with open arms. Unexpectedly, they had no idea they were gonna get Wake Rider. I'm gonna have to say that this item shop is probably the worst one I'm gonna mention on this list. Now, the Wake Rider himself isn't a bad skin by any means. It's just it left a lot of people's feelings toward Wake Rider either meh or the bad timing really ruined it for me. But then some people didn't really mind. They were just glad they got Wake Rider. So yeah, a lot of people were upset about it though, so thought I should mention it on the list. And then finally, just in yesterday's reset, as of me recording this video on May 15th, May 14th, we got the Walking Dead cosmetics back, and it's a small tie-in for a currently ongoing creative map that I'm guessing is a zombie map, because it's Walking Dead cosmetics. I haven't played it. I haven't played any of these modes, in case you couldn't tell. But moving on. From what I've seen, the community is just kind of like early item shop reset. Watch it be bad. And that's the kind of attitude we see towards these early resets. They're just not as good as they once were back in the good days. Why? I have no idea. But the Walking Dead cosmetics themselves aren't that bad. It's just, by this point, people have just kind of given up hope for the early resets. Now, what can they do to improve these early resets? Maybe add stuff that the community wants. Don't just randomly bring back things for a random event no one's heard about. Just bring stuff out that the community wants to see, like new skins. People would always love new skins. Yes, Wake Rider was a new skin, but it was on Star Wars Day, and that was bad. People didn't like that. We still haven't seen the Star Wars cosmetics come back. There's a lot of rare ones they need to bring back, like Zori Bliss and Imperial Stormtrooper. They also need to sort of bring back some old things and bring out some new things. Like, just mesh it together. Why would you have a shop with Beast Boy, for example, and then 14 hours later you get Walking Dead stuff? It should all just be in one go. It just makes sense. Only do early resets if it's worth it. Yeah, that's just my 2 cents on the situation. If you want to leave your suggestions as to how they could improve the early item shop resets, or keep the same if you like them, I don't judge. Let me know in the comments, and I will end the video. Thank you for watching.